Hi everyone, I welcome you to this lecture, which is house wiring or wiring a housing unit. So in wiring a housing unit, we're going to discuss several circuits. To start with, we'll start with the lighting circuit. The lighting circuits, the conditions are, the cable size, the recommended is 1.5 millimeter squared. The miniature circuit breaker or MCB from 5 to 10 amps mostly. That's what we use. And then we've got types of lighting circuits. Basically, there are three types of lighting circuits. The first one is what we call a one-way lighting circuit. So a one-way lighting circuit is a kind of circuit used to switch on a lamp or a number of lamps on one switching position. The circuit looks like this. You have your neutral from supply, goes to the lamp. But your light passes through a switch, that's when it goes to the lamp. The kind of switch used in a one-way lighting circuit is a one-gun, one-way. It looks like this. It has a gun in front, which is just one gun, and behind it's got two terminals. It's got the terminal for the input, where supply comes, and one which goes to the load. Okay? Then we've got another type of lighting circuit, which we call a two-way lighting circuit. A two-way lighting circuit is a kind of circuit which is used to switch on a lamp or number of lamps on two switching positions. The circuit looks like this. You have a neutral which comes from the supply, it feeds the lamp. But the light passes through two switches because it's a two-way lighting. Passes through one switch, the other switch, that's when it goes to the lamp. So from supply, it enters the inlet or the common of one switch. Then that switch has got two outlets. These switches are called one-gun two-way. They look like this. In front, it's just a gun. A gun is this thing we press. But behind, it's got three terminals. It's got the terminal for the input and two terminals for the outputs. So you've got a switch of this kind, now two of them. So from the common or the input, you supply, and the other one, that's where you feed the load. Then you've got the third type of lighting circuit, which is the intermediate lighting circuit. This one, it is used to switch on a lamp or number of lamps on more than two switching positions. It's also called multiple switching position. So for this one, we have three switching positions, switch 1, switch 2, and switch 3. So the intermediate switch is a switch you put intermediate or in between the two switches. For it, it's a switch which has a gun like this one, but it's got four terminals behind. It's got two terminals for the input, two terminals for the output, which are these, two inputs as well as two outputs. This concludes lighting circuits. In the next lecture, we are going to discuss socket outlets. Thank you.